Dear students, today we are going to do a topic on writing skills. The name of the topic is article writing. Now this question may be asked for 10 marks for class 12 and 8 marks for class 11. Let us first understand what an article is. An article is a piece of writing for a newspaper or a magazine. Now, how to write this article? First of all, let us see how the marks, these 10 marks are bifurcated. Now, the article consists of a format which carries 1 mark, content 4 marks, expression 5 marks, which is further divided into accuracy for 2.5 marks, fluency for 2.5 marks. Accuracy means from grammar point of view, sentence construction, spellings, etc. How accurately the article has been written. 2.5 marks are for that. Fluency means linking the ideas, flow of ideas, coherence. 2.5 marks are for that. Now let us see how to write an article. Suppose we have the topic Save the Planet Earth. Now here first we will write the heading followed by the name of the person who is writing the article. This name of the person may be written in the end, either in the end or we can write here also. So the topic, the name of the person, this is format. Half mark plus half mark. Then we have the paragraphs, how to write paragraphs. Now before we write the article, first of all we should pay attention to certain points. We must read the question carefully. Sometimes we read the question halfway and we get confident and we start writing the article and we do not realize that something else was asked. So first we should read the complete question. After that we should plan the ideas, what we are going to write. After that we should think of the vocabulary, what words we are going to use, what is going to be our vocabulary, what kind of words in that particular article you can use. There should be no grammar errors, no grammatical errors should be there. Now then you will decide about the paragraphs. For example, there are 4 marks for content. We should have 4 paragraphs with different ideas. Then we must link the different ideas, that is linking the ideas, that will be fluency. How nicely we are writing one after the other sentence or one after the other idea being expressed. Then you may include quotations in any of the paragraphs or you may even end with the paragraph. Now let us see, in this particular example we have the topic Save the Planet Earth, written by, this is the article written by Alok Singh. Now first we will introduce the topic in 1 or 2 lines. After that, we will change the paragraph, development of ideas. Now first, for example, for this topic, we can write the first paragraph about present conditions, why we need to save the planet Earth. We can talk about the deteriorating conditions of the Earth. Second paragraph, we can write about the causes, why the condition of the planet Earth is deteriorating, maybe because of pollution, unlimited use of resources, so cutting of trees, etc. After that, the effects of these causes. What is happening is global warming, rising temperatures, depletion of the ozone layer. We can talk about this in this paragraph. And then 4th paragraph will be about suggestions, how we can save the planet Earth. For example, the suggestions may be grow more trees, stop the cutting of trees. Then we can also talk about pollution levels to be checked, pollution caused by traffic, pollution caused by industries and factories. We can talk on that, suggestions in that. And finally, we will conclude, and the conclusion should start with words like hence, in the end, finally. So this will indicate clearly that now the article is going to conclude. So this is how we can write an article. Now the next topic on writing skills is Speech or a debate. How to write a speech or a debate? Again, this question will be has to be attempted in 150 to 200 words. Marks are 10. Format 1 mark. Content 4. Expression 5 marks. Expression further divided into 2.5 and 2.5, that is accuracy and fluency. Accuracy means grammar, spellings and construction of sentences. Fluency means linking the ideas, flow of ideas and coherence. Right? So, now the expression has to be of a speaker when we are making a speech. And when we are making a debate, the expression of a debater has to be there. A debater puts forward his point strongly, right? So, now let's see. A speech or a debate is a formal address to the audience. A successful speech or a successful debate is that which conveys the message to the audience effectively. If it is a speech, message strongly, whatever the speaker wants to say. If it is a debate, then the person has to prove his point with the arguments effectively. So, now how to write a speech or a debate? Here, the person is addressing the audience. So, right in the beginning, we have to first greet the audience or address the audience. For example, good morning everyone. Or we can start writing like this: respected principal sir, teachers and my dear friends. As per the question, you have to see which audience you are talking to. So, after that, introduction of the topic. Introduce the topic effectively. Announce the topic on which you are going to talk. And then write, speak 3-4 paragraphs. So, here you are writing. So, write 3-4 paragraphs, that is develop the ideas, different ideas. This will be called as the body of the speech. And then finally, conclusion has to be with the words at the end. Finally, you may end with a quotation or a slogan or a promise or an oath taken, like the sentences like that. And in the end, thank you. Now, in this, the format is you have to greet the audience. Greeting the audience, half mark here. And when you end, sign off, thank you, half mark for this. So, format is greeting the audience and saying thank you in the end, right? Next is ideas, 4 marks, where you have written 3-4 ideas. Expression is how you have introduced, how you have started the topic and how you are expressing, putting forward your views, and in the end, how you conclude. That is the expression. Basically, the beginning and the ending gives an idea about the expression. So, this is how a speech is to be written. For a debate, the whatever is written or spoken has to be very strongly expressing the ideas. Either the debate will be either writing in favor of the topic or against the topic. If you are writing in favor, then all your points should support that strongly. If you are writing against the topic, all your points should support the against the motion. That is, your ideas against the motion should be supported. So, this is how we can write a speech or a debate. Again, the word limit is 150 to 200 words. Now, let us see how a report is written. Report writing, the question on this will be asked for 10 marks. Word limit 150 words to 200 words. Out of 10 marks, 1 mark is for format, 4 for content, 5 marks are for expression, which is further divided into 2.5 plus 2.5. Expression of a reporter is required in a report. Now, what is a report? A report is an account of an event or an incident that has happened, and we write it for a newspaper or for a magazine. Now, how to write it? The format for a report is first you write the heading, ABC school organizes debate or a debate competition by Akash Kumar. New Delhi, 15th February. This is the format for a newspaper. But when you write for a magazine, we don't write this line. We only write the heading and byline. Now, in the body of the report, we write the details: what, when, where. That is, what was the event, when it happened, where, the venue, how it went about. That is, we mention about the topic, like for example, it is a debate. We write the topic of the debate, number of schools that participated, who were the judges, how it went, how the debate, the incidents or the happenings took place one after the other. Then conclusion, that is, for example, it is a debate, we write about the results, then awards giving, and in the end, thanksgiving by the host. So, now when we write the report, we have to write it in the past tense because it is about the incident that has already happened. We write it in third person. That is, we write as a reporter. So when we write a report, we have to ensure that the expression of a reporter is there. So marks for expression will depend on how you have written. Have you written it as a reporter or not? So we mention it about write it as a reporter.